Is it agree and done?
Huh? All right, so based on the article we read and based on the topic we'll get to discuss on, do you have to get a college degree to be successful? Do you think we need a college degree to be successful? Based on the article we read?
No. And no, we don't.
All right, so Keisha, I'm gonna ask why you come to that conclusion?
Why?
Yeah, why you come to that conclusion that they don't need a degree?
Because with a college degree, you're not even, you won't be developing to a skilled leader with a college degree, right? You have to develop those skills. Like for instance, leadership, decision making, resource management, all of that is based on experience. So you don't really need a college degree to, say for instance, have all of that.
So what?
Not only that, you know.
So what about jobs?
For one, I'm in a good paying job.
Mm-hmm.
And I've accomplished much. And I don't have a college degree, I'm just doing my degree. So I take it the other way around, where, you know, like people would go about getting their college degree, getting a job and whatever. So I do it the opposite way.
Okay.
So I am doing that the opposite way now. So I'm successful, kinda. Plus, I'm just getting a college degree, so it wasn't necessary for me. So I can't agree to that.
I understand. So
you get what I'm saying?
So you agree with this? So you don't need a college degree, and what is your reason for agreeing with that? For disagreeing with the fact that you need a college degree? All right, you don't have to, based on the fact experiences, because sometimes you work in organizations and you get trained, say per se, from your job description, and you know you can master that that task. But sometimes you don't get the opportunity because of the degree, but there are other skill sets where you can acquire and you can achieve much more, you understand, than having the degree. So that's true still. Well, all right. What about those jobs that require you to have some sort of knowledge, like, for example, like the sciences like medical field, and those persons are required to get a college degree. If they don't get a college degree, they can't be successful and can't just go in and say, all right, I stood beside a doctor for 10 years and I know how to do XYZ. They don't have the certification. Remember, you know, the experience in helping the surgeon and doing whatever, but you don't have that piece of paper to say that I am certified. Wouldn't you say those persons, would you as an employer hire a person like that just by experience alone, or you would need to see some type of certificate? That's why I say some skill sets, you know, you necessarily need it. As for surgeons and doctors, you know, that is a human body that you're dealing with. So you have to know about the body, you have to be well trained. You understand? But certain skill sets, as I said. So if, for instance, like a culinary person who deal with food preparation and go up to the chef, like a sous chef. Yeah. Those persons are actually earning a good amount of money, you know, for their skill set. And most of them they don't necessarily have a degree, but they have a knowing of what they are doing.
So don't you think having a college degree give you like
But most sous
in the
chefs, they have a
industry?
degree. I don't think that to be a sous chef, you can just go by experiences.
So what I'm saying is that, don't you think that you stand out in the industry and better your position when you have a college degree? Don't you think you're ahead of the other
I
applicants?
hardly hear.
You're not hearing me?
Alex, you're breaking up.
You hearing me now? Still breaking up? Still breaking up?
Yeah, we're hearing it just now.
All right.
We're hearing it just now.
Okay. I was saying, don't you think that you stand out more to the employers out there when you have a college degree? When you have the college degree, you stand out among above or before the other applicants when you have your college degree. You might not stay in the same job for
Sometimes, not all the times. Or you are expected to be that person to stand out. You are expected.
I don't understand that. Explain.
You're expected to, if I have a master's degree, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm around person who don't have, so I'm expected to be the person to stand out.
Yes.
Because I have a master's degree.
So what I was saying is that you don't think it is in cases like that where you're not staying at the same work or industry forever. So when you're ready to move on to something else, let's say, for instance, you're not in a desired position or job, but you're getting paid good enough. Do you consider that successful if you are getting paid well without a degree and you're not in a desired job? You consider that as being successful?
Yes, you're successful enough, but personally, you're still wanting something, you know. It's all about personal know, you know, because you're successful in a job that you don't really like or something like that.
So what you consider to be successful? Getting good money or settling in a job?
Getting good money and having everything that you need. And that is successful.
But and am I the same thing
for me to be successful? You're saying that I'm supposed to be in a job that I love or whatever.
Yeah, they say choose a job you love and you never have to work a day in your life. That is true success. That is my opinion. It is opinionated. But
I heard that saying before, and that saying is so true, because once you love something, that's like you're not working, it's joy to you.
Right. So that is true success. So
I could be making to go.
I could make in 200,000 a month without a degree. But that is not my job that I want to do. But I don't feel I'm getting the money, my needs are met, but I still don't feel like I'm successful because I'm not in the desired position that I want to be into. Let's say, for instance, now let's say a CEO position. I want to be a CEO all my life. When I reach that level, I'm successful. That's personal gain, and that's a personal goal. So everybody,
it's all about personal gain.
That's what I ask you. If you are in a job and you're not okay with the position, but you're okay with the money, do you consider that success?
No, that wouldn't be success.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. So I'm saying that you don't have the degree, but you're in a position. You might want to be a chairman or a CEO of a company, but you don't have the qualification to be it. That is how the college degree comes in now. Because it's tied into as I said before.
But it's based on the industry. It's also based on the industry too.
Yeah, that is true. Industry, because IT technicians and like computer science students probably don't need a college degree. They can just show them work what they do before and they can get the job. They just have to have credible projects so they work on before and show the success of the project to get the job. You don't have to have the degree.
Thank you very much.
Because when they go on Upwork and those places, they don't ask a degree now, they ask a portfolio.
Right.
A portfolio of all your projects and all the things that you worked on before. That's like it's a track of everything you do. And they don't ask a degree. They just want to show that you can do what you say you can do. but you have other technical jobs with definitely are some jobs that definitely need a degree for it. I know
Yes.
even if you're successful, without the degree, I think that having the degree is beneficial still because you have a lot of different courses that you do throughout the years that you're studying. You understand? So let's say, for example, I never know anything about accounting and financing, but but I have a business. I have other person that does that for me. Me going to college to study business admin, I will at least learn about the fundamentals of accounting. So when the books come to me now, I can say, I know what this means and I know what that means because I went to college. Or next thing about you're in a board meeting and a topic come up about maybe like statistics or something. You can't make any input even though you're the owner of the company because you don't know nothing. You can only make the scene.
No, but Alex, remember now, you have short courses, you know that?
Yeah, but the short courses.
That is the thing. So I can do a short course in supervisory management. What the next one? Production. Is production management?
Operations management and something.
All of that. So you don't, that does not require you to have a college degree. I can do a lot of short courses.
That is true.
But anyways.
That is true. I was just trying to make the point that sometimes it is beneficial to have the degree. The degree, as I say, you don't have to stay in the same position ever and moving on to the next position that may be better than the one you were in before. May require and say, oh, this is a plus. I didn't need it, but I still go ahead and do it. I can move on. I get in it now. And you make a very good point, and that's a very good point. You're in a nice paying job right now. Probably not the desired job that you want, but now you're pursuing a degree, right? You're pursuing a degree.
Right.
They are prime examples.
For personal development and also as an asset. So if I decide to, hey, I don't want to do this work anymore, I'm tired of these people, I can just switch. You get what I'm saying?
That is the perks of having.
It's like a backup plan for me. It's a backup plan for me.
The perks of having, because when you go out there, you have the experience plus the college degree, you're more marketable.
Marketable.
So that is what I was talking about.
It is a plus.
Man, it is a plus.
It is a plus to your personal development and growth.
So when that interviewer or when that HR manager or when that firm call you and say, oh, Sakisha is working at this firm for 20 years and she has a college degree in business admin, first class honors, whatever it is, that we should definitely hire this person. Or let shortlist her to call her. I put them as normal experience plus college degree is more than a plus.
But then there's a twist to that though, Alex. Because I personally know somebody who has a master's degree, right? You're expecting the person to be at a high level because if I should go on an interview with that person and based on his credential and mine, then more than likely they would employ that person, but I can tell you that.
If they were looking at the degree alone,
the experience.
But remember, I know there's a lot of
looking at the degree alone.
If they're looking at the degree
would be the person to be employed than me.
Right.
Right. And I can tell you that that person, I don't know which university he went to though.
You don't have the experience. Some of them don't have the experience, but they have the theory part of it. They don't know the practical. They don't know the hands-on of the job.
There's a lot of persons that is true.
Will get them ahead more than the person who don't have a degree and know the way how to maneuver the job and get it done.
Right.
Some people use the degree.
Right.
You're going to interview with a degree, whether a master's or whatever, but sometimes you give them the preference and you, the person without it, the experience have to be the one who's guiding them through the whole process. And you're not getting paid for that.
Thank you very much. That is the next problem that we are having. So you have a big college, you have a master's degree, and I only have experience, right?
Mhm.
And you're getting all the money,
Yes.
and I have to be teaching you the job. That doesn't make sense to me.
But there's a lot of companies out there. For example, I work for insurance. When I applied, they said I need a degree. I don't have a degree. And it's based on what I have on my resume and how I present myself in the interview, which allowed me to secure the job. So sometimes, and there's a lot of, as what Amaya said, there's a lot of person, they don't know how to talk. They don't know how to present themselves. They're not good with people. They're not good with their hands. They only know the theory in their head and they can't do nothing with the information. So that is one disadvantage of, and it's only a handful of people like that. As one fellow manager said to me before, it's not the degree that does the job, it's the individual.
Yes.
That is true.
Not the degree. So we can conclude by saying that we don't think that we need a degree to be successful, because there's a lot of successful persons out there without a college degree. And we're gonna conclude with that. Right, guys?
However, it is important though to have it.
Yes.
It is important, but it's not necessary for success, right?
It is not necessary, but it is important.
It is important.
All right.
Very well said.
That's true. Yes.